Another video, it's just noise. Thanks to everyone who's checked in. Some of you have sent messages. That's the main one. Yes, I'm going to be putting more content up, just haven't got around to it. One of the things that a couple of people have said is, why don't you do an unboxing when you get new records? So the truth is, I haven't bought that many new records recently. When you've got a collection of this size, there's only certain things that you're after, and it's a case of finding what you want for the right price in the right condition. But I came across a record a couple of weeks ago that I've been looking for. It's been on my list for years. I've just never been able to find it for the right price and in the right condition. And so when I saw it, I said, okay, I'll get that one. When you go out digging, you don't necessarily go looking for anything in particular, so you're happy to flick through all the records and find what it is that you want, and quite often you'll come back with stuff you had no intention of buying. When you're online, you've got something in mind that you're going to buy, and the digging becomes more a case of like looking through the other stuff that person's selling, and sometimes you buy stuff that you wouldn't normally buy, or in some cases didn't really want. But especially if you're importing the records, by the time you've paid to import one, then the postage goes down, and I end up buying more, and quite often end up with stuff that I wasn't that bothered about getting in the first place. But I see it and go, okay, I'll have that, I'll add that. So what I'm going to do is, post day came today. It's actually my daughter's birthday, and this package came, and she's looking with these wide eyes. Oh, it's posters. No, that one's for Daddy, that's not for you. So I'm going to unbox this now. As they're always wrapped up, so double speed this bit. All right, I'm in. So I'll start. I don't actually remember some of the things that I've bought in here, but I'll start with the one that I bought it for. This was expensive, but it was the right price in the right condition. And the record is The Life. It's off the Mr. Smith album, and it's the promo copy of The Life. But that's not what I bought this record for. If you've got that Mr. Smith album, you'll know there's a track on it called No Airplay. And whether he did this in a twist of irony, or maybe just didn't want to release a record because Al Qud is not known for his cursing, but the record on it called No Airplay, it's masked and all the cursing is cut out on the album. The only way you can get a copy of it on vinyl, other than bootlegs, is to get this promo copy of The Life. It's the dirty, raw, funky version. Dirty, funky, raw version. And it's no airplay with all the cursing left in. So it's really, really hard to get hold of. And what strikes me as strange about this is a promo. So historically, promo records, they're the ones that get sent to put on the radio. And the only way you can get it without all the cursing masked out is on this promo copy that would have been sent to the radio. So that doesn't make a great deal of sense to me. But because it was only sent out to a certain few people, it's really difficult record to get hold of. I've finally tracked it down. It's not in the greatest of condition, but it looks, there's no deep scratches or anything on it. Okay, under this light they do show up a bit more than I'd have hoped. I bought it as a VG, which at first glance it looks like a VG, so I'll see what it's like when I play it. But that's what I've been after for a long time, so it's something that I'm finally glad I got my hand on. You could have put it in a better sleeve than that. He's just put it in a generic inner sleeve. There's not even an outer box on it. But, and like I said, I didn't remember what else I bought in here. So this is Diamond. It was Diamond D. Best Kept Secret. So this was like the breakout song of his, and I didn't have it. If you look on my other video, you'll see that I've got the other Diamond album because I don't have Stunts, Blunts and Hip Hop. I've just remembered what else I've got in here. So I kind of went down a bit of a wormhole on this. There's a lot of Rap-A-Lot in here, and Rap-A-Lot, they still won't release their back catalogue. If they release their back catalogue, I will buy every single one of them tomorrow. But they don't, so all you can get hold of is the singles, or what they call the Hot Club Wax, where they take 3 or 4, in some cases 6, 7 tracks off the album and put it on like an EP. I'm not quite sure what the thought process behind that was. So all the stuff you get on CD on Rap-A-Lot, you can't get it on vinyl. I've been waiting for them to re-release this on vinyl. A friend of mine, he did a lot of re-releasing on his own label, and he couldn't even get his cause returned from Rappalot. Now I understand there might be issues with licensing, and there might be bigger issues with the artists and things like that. As far as I'm aware, Jay Prince owns that catalogue, and it's his catalogue, and so the only reason they haven't been released is because for whatever reason he doesn't want to. So let's look at what I got from Rappalot. Well, actually this one, oh, it is on Rappalot. So this is Devin, It's a Shame. And if you know this record, you'll know that the beat, the second you put it on, you'll know exactly who produced it. I'll put it on for a couple of seconds here. So you already know who produced that one. Yeah, it's a good record. Next one. Okay, so this is Odd Squad. This is the single. I can't see it. What's it got on? It's got Smoking That Weed on as well. It's got the instrumental of it, which is quite cool. The Odd Squad, I think the Odd Squad album is a really, really good album, but like I said, you can't get it on vinyl, so you have to settle for picking up the singles where you can with them. This next one, well, this is what I was saying about going down wormholes. So this is Ghetto Girls. The track's called My Man's Playing Tricks on Me. I've never heard it, but I'm guessing that this is some kind of version of My Mind's Playing Tricks on Me. They probably flip the beat a little or something. Once I've played all these, I'll come back and just do a little summary of them. But yeah, never heard that before. Ghetto Girls, My Man's Playing Tricks on Me. Okay, this is classic. It's Ghetto Boys Do It Like a Geo. It's got the instrumental of that one as well, actually, and the B-side's Fuck 'Em, and that's got the instrumental as well, so that'd be an interesting one to have on the instrumental. I've got Do It Like a Geo a couple of times on various records, but this is the single, and it's under the shrink, but it's got that same Deaf America warning that it had on the album, where it's saying that they're opposed to censorship, but they don't condone anything that's on the record. That's a Rick Rubin thing on the Deaf America records. That picked it up after Geffen dropped them. I talk about that a lot more on the full version of the 100+ album covers that I brought up. And then the last one, this isn't, I thought they were all Rappalot, but it isn't. This is Apathy. You might know him. Apathy's rapper out of Connecticut, I think. I came across Apathy when I was in the early 2000s listening to Louis Logic and part of that Demigods crew. What I like about this one, it's even called It Takes a Seven Nation Army to Hold Us Back. And he samples that boom, 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 boom. And then Apathy rocks over that with a guy called Emilio Lopez. Features on that. I heard that a while ago. I didn't know you could get that on vinyl, but I just saw it, thought I'd pick it up. So that was post the day unboxing, or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to flick through this record real quick and just see if the condition of them's decent. This diamond one, the cover is battered, really, really battered. It's in bad shape, but what is he said the vinyl was VG plus, and at first glance it does look, there's some very, very little scratches on it, as we can't judge a record by its cover, because the vinyl looks a lot better than the cover does. See you in a bit. So I've been through and played them, and the no air plays, despite the fact it's got a few minor scratches on it, it plays through really, really well. So the guy's done good with that one. I think I bought it as a VG, man. I would have been happy if it had been VG plus. So I got that for a really good price for how rare the record is. The other one I was talking about, My Man's Playing Tricks on Me, there is no way they cleared that, because it's just the instrumental for My Man's Playing Tricks on Me with some female rapper doing her own version, but it's not My Man Playing Tricks on Me. It's all about her man playing tricks on her. I think you can guess where that one goes. The diamond one, it's flawless. So that cover, all right, it doesn't look great on the cover, but the record itself is flawless. And the other ones I wasn't too concerned about, because they all look pretty good anyway. But they all play really well, so I'm really happy with that. Stay tuned to the channel, please subscribe. I'm going to be putting a lot more content on. I've got a video coming up soon where I interview my dad, which is where my love of collecting records came from. And my dad talks about some of his records, which you might like to see. He's got a really eclectic collection, a lot of stuff that I wouldn't personally listen to, and all the stuff I would listen to I've already pilfered from him anyway. He was looking for it, saying, do you know where my Swamp Dogg record is? Yeah, I think I took that back off you back in the 90s. One of the other things I'm going to be doing is what I'm going to call 10 in 5, where I'm going to go through 10 records in 5 minutes, and I'm going to have a theme for them. So yeah, stay tuned, and I'll be putting some more content on soon. Thanks for watching.